Hello and welcome to our next video tutorial. In this video tutorial I'm going to show how to thicken and fix and fill the gaps in the eyebrows. So I think that's eyebrows. So simply we will be doing something like going from this to this. This is the before and this is the after. We are going to fix and thicken the eyebrows. So let's start. So we have the image here, and as you can see, and we have to fix the eyebrow and the areas around here to fill the gaps and to give it a bit thickness. So what I'm going to do is I will click on a new layer option. It's not letting me to click, so I'm going to hit Ctrl Shift N, and I will have the new layer option. You can simply name it or you don't, it's up to you. So I'm going to hit OK, and the next step is I'm going to have my brush. So I have my brush here, and if I select a brush, something from here, so this is my brush, and if I simply just select a color, so as it is selected, I'm going to lower the size of the brush and start painting, I start brushing. As you can see, the shape of the brush or the size of the brush does not match the hair or the eyebrow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select a specific brush for this. So I'm going to the options here, and I'll be finding the flat point medium stiff. So you can find it among your default brushes. So I'm going to select it, and you can simply change the size according to the area you want to brush by hitting the bracket keys. You can increase or decrease the size as you want. So if I brush, you can see now this is a bit like a shape of a hair. As you can see, it is a bit thick, and if I zoom it, you will see that it starts from something pointier. From the point you start brushing, it starts to be a bit pointier. So this is the idea that we are going to use this brush here. So, and the next step is finding the colors. You can see that the eyebrow has like a dark red color and a bit light red color. So we are going to do the same. We have to find the both colors and to mix them, like, so it should look natural. So what I'm going to do is going to my foreground color, and I will pick a sample from just clicking on hair. I think, no, this is not, it's a bit light. I will select this one, it's a bit dark. Click OK. For the background, we are going to select something a bit lighter color, maybe this one. Okay, let's see if it works. No, it does not. So you have to simply find the color that is going to match for the hair. So I think this one's okay. I will lighten it a bit. Yeah, this is okay. So the next step is we are going to set the color dynamics. We will check this option, and I will select the foreground background filter. I will increase the percentage so it can mix the foreground and background back and forth. So you can see it auto changes the color between the foreground and the background color. So I will just close it for now, delete this layer, and I'm going to select a new layer. I will name this brush. Okay, so just start brushing on the areas that you feel like to be filled. So start from the upside down, because as I showed you, the side, the point that we start is going to be a bit thinner or pointier. So as you can see, so sometimes it does not match, or the color is not matching the others, so it may look unnatural. So you can hit Command Z, Control Z to redo or rebrush, so you can find the perfect color for this. And the next point is, don't do too much for this, because you're going to mess it and it will look unnatural. So it's already okay. And the next thing is, you have to select a smoothing point for yourself, because it will, if you're not working on a Wacom tablet, it will be difficult with the mouse to brush it. So I suggest you should have something about 80% or 70% of the smoothness, so whenever you brush, and the brush will be applied as smooth as the other hairs around. So just simply start brushing and fill the gaps. So you have to make a different shape, some like small hairs like this, and some you have to do is a bit lengthier. And one thing that you have to remember is to make the brush according to the other hairs. If other hairs are curly, you have to make them, you have to brush curly. If the hairs are a bit roundy, you have to make it round. If the hairs are straight, you have to make them straight. So this is what we want. So as you can see, I'm not perfect with mouse. I'm using the mouse because it is a bit difficult for me. So I have to maintain it by hitting Ctrl Z many times, so I can paint or brush correctly. So I think this is enough, because more than this it will look unnatural, and we are going to brush somehow around here. So you will need a good skill with the mouse so that you can feel it perfectly, or other than that you can use a Wacom tablet. It will be much easier for you to paint with brushes. So now we have filled the gaps, but something is wrong with the eyebrows or the hairs that are a bit lengthier or out of the range, so we have to fix them. What I'm going to do is select the background color or the main image, and go for the spot healing brush tool, or you can use the healing brush tool, patch tool, whatever is convenient for you. So I'm going to select the healing brush tool here, and I will alt click somewhere that I can have a sample, or what I'm going to do is select a new layer for this, because it will be a bit easier for me to later on if I want some changes in this. So a new layer will be a good option. So I'm going to name is this healing. Okay, hit OK, and make sure with the healing brush tool your option is selected for the current and below option, so that you can brush or apply your brush on the empty layer. So I'm just clicking alt, holding the alt and click on the area that you want to take a sample from, and start brushing on the hairs that are not needed, or some these are out of the range. So you have to be a bit passionate with this. It may take time, but you will have a good result. So until now we have done a good job, and as you can see we have gone from something like this to this. We have cleaned the messy hairs and just created some details that between the gaps. And for the next step I'm going to again hit Command or Control Shift N for the new layer, and I'm going to name this darken. I will darken. Okay, hit OK, and for this I'm going to select a brush with this default shape. So a simple soft brush, round and soft brush. Increase the size a little bit according to the area you're going to brush, and I'm going to select a dark color, something like this. Okay, and I'm going to start with the 10% flow. I'm going to brush smoothly, slowly, so I don't mess up. And no, I have done it, I have overdone it, so I'm just Command or Control Z I will hit to undo that, and I'm going to again brush it slowly so I don't mess it, and I think it's enough. And again, if you feel you have overdone it, you can just simply lower the opacity of the layer. And also you can select, for the blending mode, you can select multiply or darken. I'm going to select multiply and see, yeah, it has the dark color that we applied, it has been mixed with the skin tones, so you can see the difference. And again, if you feel that you have overdone it, you can simply just lower, increase or decrease the opacity. So I will hit somewhere around 80%, and it's done. And so this is it, and it is done. We have come from this to this, and you can see the result is better than this. I hope you like this, and if you like to see more of these videos, please like the video, share the video, and subscribe this channel for more videos. Thanks for watching.